Good day, Math here with Shiba Eternity. We're going to be looking at the basics of the game. First, after completing the tutorial, you'll get your first Shiboshi. This little guy here is your avatar in game or your hero, and they got randomized traits, right? Bar the one that you'll get from completing the tutorial, you can create others here in the Shiboshi screen by using your kibbles. These are the in-game currency that you'll earn from just playing the game, completing your daily quests, weekly quests, and yeah, so you can use those to either buy packs of cards or create Shiboshis like this. So here we're gonna go ahead and create our Shiboshi. Now this little guy has a beanie hat, glasses, a Dragon Ball or blue suit here, and tongue out. These are all traits that forgot a G, but whatever. These are all traits that will give you access to different Shiboshi powers here to use in game, as well as different cards that you can use. Now, these cards are also decided by the discipline, or here the style or deck archetype that you're gonna choose. Now, these I have unlocked by leveling up here, and they're all pretty balanced, all very good. Just different play styles, right? Some focuses more on spells, some on combo cards, some on stealth, and more defensive fighters, which I'm gonna pick this one. Your Shiboshi can pick one of them, and here this new Shiboshi that we have now has picked the Ryoshi discipline, and from the trait cards that that he got from the randomized traits that you could see, he got assigned earlier, like the tongue out one, the hearings, and just the different ones that he had, the blue armor and all that. We can equip different trait cards and discipline cards, as well as Shiboshi powers in our deck. So here we're gonna select a Shiboshi power. I'm thinking we may need the Frostfire Blast here. This deck might need a little bit more stun or board control, right? So we're gonna go ahead and get that as well. And Hairdrop Eager, that's pretty good. So you can see I'm starting with selecting here low cost card and building up. So here we can see the curve of bark power, so the mana that you use to cast spells or put fighters on the field. This is bark power, and here you want to have an healthy curve, but you want it to be descending, right? You want more low cost cards and a little bit less high cost card. This will give you better odds of picking cards that you can actually put on the field or actually use during your turn. As the bark power, you start with one, and each turn in the game you get one added to that, to a cap of 10. So yeah, basically that's the gameplay here. So here we're gonna get a couple of spells in the deck. This is pretty good. Steals your opponent's weapon. Just maybe one of those, and a poison, a little fighter here, and stylish one. This guy has alpha. Alpha is a keyword. There's different keywords on different fighters which have different effects. Alpha here will give +1 attack to all of the fighters on my side of the field, right? So here we're gonna get also a stun and why not this rampage one? So each time this guy attacks, it heals or give my Shiboshi one more stamina. We start at 30, and the goal of the game is to bring the opponent Shiboshi down to 0 while surviving, right? Ours cannot go to 0, otherwise we lose. So yeah, that's that. Here we also want to have like a healthy amount of spells. Like if you have too many spells, you won't have any fighters to use them on, so you don't want to have much more than 10 of those, right? So here I think I've got plenty spells right now, so I'm gonna focus on adding some more fighters in my deck. Here, this one, and I think that does it for the trade cards. Let's go ahead and see the discipline cards that we could use. This one is very strong, has 1 attack, 5 defense, that's pretty good. And we can give it block with this guy when we play it. So that's healthy, and here I really like this card. Whenever I draw a card, it deals 2 damage to my opponent, so I'll put that in my deck. And this works very well with Spell Surge, meaning each time I cast a spell, it will do the effect. So each time I cast a spell, it's gonna allow me to draw 1 card, which combos pretty well with this guy, right? So here, and yeah, maybe 1 more here. So that's pretty good. You can see the curve here. I've got a lot of low cost, so 1, 2, 3 cost card, and less higher cost cards. So that's pretty healthy curve, and a little bit more crowd control here from the Shiboshi power, which will deal 2 damage to my target and stun the fighters that are next to it. So that's pretty good, and I'm gonna get this little card back here for this deck just for flair, so that's good. Gonna save this one, and let's go ahead and try it out in ranked. Yeah, for sure. I'm probably gonna lose my first match with this one, but let's try it out.